Welcome to the magical world of For you kids, I am your friend and guide.
Before we start tonight's story, imagine a place full of colors and laughter where surprises hide in every corner.
Now let's get comfy and ready to drift into a beautifully dreamy adventure. Little Bella's emotion magic glass. Terry in a tranquil village, there lived a little girl named Bella. Bella had golden curly hair and bright big eyes. She always loved to wear her blue dress and run to the fields to play. But in recent days, Bella found that she was no longer as happy as before. She often felt an indescribable irritability in her heart, sometimes even getting angry over very small things, such as when her brother Jake messed up her toy. Bella didn't know what to do, so she decided to go to the person she trusted the most, her grandmother Rose. Grandma Rose lived in a small house outside the village, surrounded by a beautiful garden. Bella loved to visit her grandma because Grandma Rose always had interesting stories and delicious cookies. Today, Bella was especially eager for Grandma to help her with her troubles. When Bella entered Grandma Rose's garden, Grandma was sitting on a rocking chair, reading a thick book. Seeing Bella's arrival, Grandma Rose showed a warm smile and said, "Here, Bella, my dear child, why have you come so early? Is there something troubling you?" Bella walked to Grandma Rose's side, hugged her tightly, and tears flowed down unconsciously. She sobbed, "Grandma, I don't know what's wrong. I've been feeling very irritable lately, sometimes getting angry suddenly like yesterday, when Brother Jake just touched my toy and I yelled at him. I don't like being like this, but I don't know what to do." Grandma Rose smiled, gently patting Bella's back with a warm hand, saying, Oh, my little darling, everyone has emotions and it's normal. You know what? Emotions are like the weather. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's cloudy, and sometimes there are storms. The important thing is to learn how to get along with them. As Grandma Rose spoke, she took out a small tin box filled with colorful little notes. She picked a blue note and handed it to Bella. Bella took the note in doubt, unfolded it, and saw the words take 3 deep breaths, and then tell yourself that it's just a little emotion. What is this little note for? Grandma Rose explained. This is called Emotion Magic Note. Because whenever you feel angry, sad, or irritable, you can draw a note from the box, and it will tell you a little method to help you calm down. Let's try it. Bella followed Grandma Rose's instructions, took 3 deep breaths, and then silently recited, "Terry, it's just a little emotion." Miraculously, she felt that the irritability in her heart really subsided a bit. Wow, Grandma, it really works, Arabella said in surprise. Of course, little magician Bella saw Grandma Rose winked and said, "Two-way nays, we can use these little methods to help ourselves become calm. Come on, let's try another one." She took out a green note from the tin box, which read, "Play, find a place you like, and sit quietly for a while." Bella looked around and found herself standing in Grandma Rose's beautiful garden, full of her favorite flowers and fragrant scents. She decided to sit in a corner full of fresh flowers, close her eyes and feel the breeze on her cheeks and the singing of the birds. A few minutes later, Bella opened her eyes and found that her mood had improved a lot. She ran back to Grandma Rose happily and said excitedly, "Hi, Grandma, I feel like there is a sun in my heart." Grandma Rose smiled with satisfaction and said, "Krista, this is the little magic of emotion management. You see, emotions are not terrible. As long as we treat them with our hearts, they will no longer trouble us." After listening to Grandma Rose's explanation and experiencing the emotion magic notes, Bella began to realize the importance of managing emotion. On the way home, she was thinking all the time about how to better use these magic method. The next day, Bella got up early and prepared to go to the riverside with her brother Jake to play the butterfly catching game. Just after going out, Jake accidentally stepped on Bella's beloved toy bed. Bella wanted to shout as before, but suddenly thought of the methods Grandma Rose taught her, so she took a deep breath and felt less angry. She said to Jake, "Yeah, it's okay, Jake, you didn't do it on purpose." Jake was a bit surprised, as Bella would usually scold him angrily. He shrugged and continued to play catch the butterfly happily with Bella. By the river, Bella and Jake met their good friend, the little boy Leo from the neighbor's house. Leo seemed a bit unhappy today, sitting on this stone by the river with his head down and not speaking. Bella went over and asked with concern, "So Leo, what's wrong? Why don't you play with us?" Leo looked up with tears in his eyes and said, "I lost my favorite little airplane model this morning and couldn't find it after a long search. I feel so sad and angry." Bella looked at Leo's sad appearance and thought of the emotion magic Grandma Rose taught her yesterday. She squatted down, patted Leo's shoulder, and said, "Tasai, Leo, I have some emotion magic that can make you feel better. Would you like to try it?" Leo nodded with some doubt. So Bella took out several emotion magic notes from her pocket that she had written herself after going home last night, following the appearance taught by Grandma Rose. She carefully chose a red note and handed it to Leo, saying, "Okay, read it." Leo unfolded the note, which read, "Close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and then think of something that makes you happy. Leo did it with some doubt. He closed his eyes, took 3 deep breaths, and then thought of the scene of playing in the amusement park with his father last week. Strangely, he really felt much better. Sir, thank you, Bella. I feel much better. Hey, Leo, forced a smile. It's okay. Everyone has emotions. We just need to treat them with our hearts. Fierce Bella responded happily. In the following days, Bella, Jake, and Leo often practiced these little emotion magics together. Whenever they had disputes in the game or encountered unhappy things, they would stop, take a deep breath, or sit in a quiet place for a while. They would also remind and take care of each other to ensure that everyone could quickly return to a good mood. One day, a painting competition was held in the school and Bella really wanted to win. She put all her thoughts into this painting. But when the results were announced, her name was not mentioned. Bella felt very disappointed and tears gushed out immediately. She walked out of the classroom and found a quiet corner, took 3 deep breaths, and then said to herself, "It's just a little emotion. I will be better." Soon her mood seemed to clear up like the sky and she was full of strength and hope again. After school, Grandma Rose came to see Bella and wanted to take her to the town's library to visit a special exhibition. Bella was initially in a bad mood, but she didn't want to disappoint her grandmother, so she reluctantly agreed. Along the way, Grandma Rose noticed that Bella was a bit unhappy and asked softly to Bella, "My little darling, is there anything that makes you unhappy today?" Bella sighed and told Grandma Rose about the competition. After listening, Grandma smiled gently and said, "Hi, Bella, you know what? True success is not just about winning the trophy, but the process of continuous effort and what we learn from it." When they arrived at the library, they found that the theme of the exhibition was Tito's emotion and art, and is the inner world of children. Bella and Grandma Rose stopped in front of each colorful painting and saw that there was a child's story behind each painting. Bella was gradually attracted by these stories, especially a painting called The Secret of the Emotion Tree. This painting depicts a big tree covered with various colored flowers, each representing an emotion. Bella stared at the painting motionless, and suddenly her mood became much brighter. She looked at Grandma Rose, her eyes twinkling, and said, "Sarah's grandma, I seem to understand. Just like this big tree, we can also accept all emotions and turn them into beautiful flowers." Grandma Rose nodded and said gently, "Sarah, yes, Bella, every emotion has its value. It is because of these emotions that we become complete and rich." Just as they were about to leave, the librarian, Eliza, came over.
She noticed Bella's special interest in the painting and asked kindly, "Guys, do you like this painting?" Bella nodded and said, "I think it's very special and reminds me of my own emotion." That's really great. Anisa with a smile as a care. In fact, this painting was completed by many children together, each child contributing a flower. If you like, you can draw your own emotion flower here and add it to our emotion tree. Bella nodded excitedly, quickly picked up the brush and drew a red flower representing her lost mood today. Next to the painting, she wrote, "Although I didn't win the competition today, I learned how to face disappointment and find happiness again." After completing the painting, Bella felt much more relaxed. Seeing her flower blooming on the emotion tree with the flowers of other children, she felt an unprecedented sense of achievement and strength. On the way home, Bella happily said to Grandma Rose that I learned an important thing today, which is to accept every emotion and know how to turn them into my strength. Grandma Rose nodded with satisfaction, stroking Bella's hair, and said to her, "You are really great, Bella. This experience will make you stronger and wiser." A few days later, Bella shared her story at the class meeting organized by the school and also brought the emotion magic notes taught by Grandma Rose. She stood on the podium and carefully took out those colorful notes from her pocket to show everyone. "Hello everyone, my name is Bella. Today I want to share a secret with you about how to manage our emotion. These are the emotion magic notes I made with Grandma Rose. Whenever I am angry, sad, or irritable, I draw a note and it has a little method to help me calm down." The children in the class listened with great interest, and Teacher M. Parker also showed a relieved smile. Bella continued, "For example, this blue note tells us to take 3 deep breaths and then tell ourselves that it's just a little emotion. This green one reminds us to find a place we like and sit quietly for a while." She also shared the story of the Surrey Emotion Tree Society in the library and how she expressed her emotions by drawing emotion flowers. She emphasized tree just like every flower on the emotion tree. Every emotion is important, and we need to learn to get along with them. Ms. Parker was deeply touched by Bella's sharing. She walked to the side of the podium and said, "Hooray, Bella, thank you for bringing us these valuable magic methods. I believe these methods will be helpful to everyone." Very subsequently, Ms.
Parker suggested setting up and secure emotion corner set in the class, placing some emotion management tools and Bella's emotion magic note.
The children all agreed, and each of them hoped to use these little methods to adjust their emotions when needed. In the following weeks, the Corey Emotion Corner TRA became one of the most popular places in the class.
Whenever a child felt unhappy or encountered difficulties, they would come to the emotion corner, draw notes, and follow the instructions to meditate, draw a picture, or write a mood diary. The children gradually learn how to face and deal with their emotions instead of being troubled by them. One day after school, Leo ran to Bella and said excitedly, "Bella, thank you. I was very angry today because I accidentally lost my homework. But I went to the emotion corner, took 3 deep breaths, and imagined a happy scene. Now I feel much better and can calmly do my homework again." So Jake also added yes, Bella. Last time I had a quarrel with a friend, I sat in the emotion corner for a while and my mood got better. So we made up again. After hearing this, Bella felt extremely happy and satisfied. She knew that the emotion magic not only helped herself, but also everyone around her. Looking at her smiling friends, she felt a deep sense of achievement. At this moment, she realized that managing emotions not only makes herself better, but also makes the whole class more harmonious and friendly. She turned to look at Grandma Rose and silently thanked her for teaching her such useful knowledge. As time went by, Bella and her classmates became better and better at managing their emotions. The emotion corner in the class gradually evolved into a place for children to share their feelings and solve problems. Everyone had the opportunity to express their emotions here and learn to respect and understand others' feelings. One day, the school announced that it would hold a school-wide emotion management lecture, inviting Grandma Rose as a special guest to share her rich experience and wisdom. On the day of the lecture, the auditorium was packed with children and parents all gathered here, looking forward to hearing the magical story of emotion magic. Grandma Rose walked onto the stage, smiled at the children in the audience, and shared the story of making emotion magic notes with Bella, showing some of her usual tips. She also invited Bella to the stage to share her personal experience. Bella confidently walked onto the stage and told everyone how she overcame disappointment and found happiness again through emotion magic, and introduced the Tech Emotion Corner in the class. Her story touched many people, and many parents and teachers expressed their desire to set up similar emotion management tools at home and in the classroom. After the lecture, many children surrounded Bella and Grandma Rose, expressing their gratitude. A little boy said excitedly, "Bella, you and Grandma Rose really made our lives better." Bella, with a bright smile on her face, held her grandmother's hand tightly and said happily, "So I thank you, everyone." In fact, each of us can become an emotion magician as long as we feel and accept our emotions with our hearts and know how to adjust them. Grandma Rose looked at Bella tenderly, full of pride and joy. She knew that little Bella had learned how to use the power of love to influence the people around her, which would make her stronger and wiser in the future. On the way home, the setting sun sprinkled a warm afterglow, and Bella and Grandma Rose held hands, filled with infinite expectations for the future. They knew that no matter what emotions they encountered, as long as they were together and faced them with their hearts, everything would become beautiful and fulfilling. The story ended in a warm and harmonious atmosphere, and Bella seemed to see her future path ahead full of challenges, but more of hope and growth. She understood that she already had the emotional magic to deal with everything, and this power would accompany her through more ups and downs. Hope you enjoyed our magical journey. Before you drift off to sleep, don't forget to subscribe for Shoe Kids, so to ensure you never miss a story. Good night, little ones. Sweet dreams.